welcome to Vocational Business. I'm Sharon Williams and I'm the course manager. Within our Level 3 provision, we offer the Extended Diploma and the Extended Certificate. The Extended Certificate is equivalent to 1 A-level and you'd study that alongside 2 other subjects, but we also offer the Extended Diploma, which would be your full-time programme. So why study BTEC Business? Are you looking to explore many different sectors in business? If so, that's why you should choose Vocational Business. Do you prefer to be assessed through a combination of exams and practical assessments as well as assignments? If so, I would also suggest picking Vocational Business. If you're not sure which career path to follow, I would also suggest selecting BTEC Business. Many of our modules offer a wide selection of exploring different sectors in business, including marketing, finance, international business, event management, and many other areas. So if you're not sure what career path to follow, I would suggest BTEC Business because it would enable you to explore and trial many different sectors. Our courses are very different to A-level with regards to how we assess, but also the practical elements. So you're not just going to learn about the interviewing sector, you will be interviewed and you will also interview your peers.
You've got accounting, you've got finance, all different sections which can lead you into different career paths later in life. It covers it all, which is really helpful, I find.
Many of our units are assessed through written assignments, which are actually completed electronically. Many of the units you complete 2 assignments plus practical activities such as role plays, presentations and teamwork. The practical elements are you demonstrating what you have learned in the classroom. So for example, we're not just teaching you the theory behind event management or recruitment, you do have to actively perform those activities to demonstrate what you have learned. And actually that's one of the main differences between Vocational Business and A-level.
I really enjoy the vocational side of it because it's coursework. I really struggle with exams, so having a vocational subject allows me to show my knowledge in a different way.
A typical lesson in BTEC Business is taught in IT Suite, so all of your lessons will be sat in front of the computer, so you're able to make your notes electronically as well as completing your assignments in lesson time using the computers. Our classrooms are also full of resources and textbooks for you to further extend your research because many of our assignments we use real businesses, so you'll have to explore and research and looking into the many different factors of business, which also enables you to experience the different sectors in business.
Different teachers have been in different industries beforehand, so they almost give you a little bit of a case study each lesson.
If you did choose to study the Extended Certificate, you would study 4 modules in the 2 years, 2 in the first year and 2 in the second. You'll complete 1 assignment-based unit, which is our economics unit, which is exploring business. And then at the end of that year, you will also complete your marketing exam, which is a controlled assessment. In the second year, you will start with an assignment-based unit, which is your recruitment unit. So this unit is also very practical, so you'll take part in many different role play activities, demonstrating your interview skills with local businesses, but also with your peers. You then move on to your final unit, which is the personal and business finance written exam. This unit is really useful because it's not just looking at the business finance, it also looks at personal finance, so looking at different bank accounts, looking at different savings accounts, etc. If you were to study the Extended Diploma, so this would be your full-time programme, so with this one you'd actually be taught by 3 BTEC Business teachers. Each teacher will have a combination of units throughout the 2 years, but in total you will complete 13 units, 7 units in the first year and 6 in the second. And again, in the first year you will complete 2 exams, and in the second year you also complete 2 exams. Overall, this course is 42% exam based, the rest is assessed through written assignments, role plays and presentations. In the first year, we concentrate on looking at internal and external factors through the Exploring Business unit, followed by marketing, finance, training and development, and market research. In the second year, there's more specialist units, so looking at the management areas. So you will study recruitment, international business, event management, decision making, and principles of management.
There's so many assignments so that you don't need to worry if you get 1 low grade for it. You can always make that up with future units, and especially with the exams you have at the end of the year, with the written exams. Even if you don't do as well on them, you still have your assignments that you can focus on to boost your grade back up.
In terms of progression options, many of our students still do choose to go to university, and actually that's quite a misconception regarding BTEC Business or BTEC overall. It is equivalent to exactly the same as A-levels. In the last few years, we have seen an increase in students move on to study international business and also accounting. You may also choose to move on to apprenticeships, and again that's why our course is so amazing, because it has enabled you to explore many different sectors in business, so you can then identify what sector you've most enjoyed, which will hopefully identify your progression option. Many of our students might choose to progress straight into employment, maybe a supervisory role or maybe an internship. And because our courses are practical led, it really does prepare you for the world of work. In terms of why our assignments come alive, it really is because we use real local businesses. So we might ask local businesses to come in, they will talk to you about their operations, and it really does help you understand local businesses. But we also have involvements with national businesses as well as charities. The last couple of years we've also attended Disneyland Paris, and that was a 3-day trip where our students were able to explore the park and explore their marketing provision, and we took part in many seminars and workshops. And the students found that really interesting when they returned. We also tied that in with our assignments, so it enabled them to have a better understanding of Disneyland as a business. So we're not just here to provide a qualification, we're also here to build your personal skills. Many of the skills that we are here to develop is your IT skills, communication skills, team building, resilience, and just hard work. And all of these skills really do prepare you for the world of work. In terms of how we support our students, we quite often read draft assignments to make sure you're on the right track, making sure that you are meeting the BTEC requirements, but also that will help you understand what areas of improvement you need to make, which actually in turn makes your next assignment much easier for you to complete. You're also able to communicate with us in any way, shape or form, so you might choose to email us, and quite often we meet with our students on a one-to-one basis to make sure we're able to progress them through their study programme.
I've definitely grown in independence when it comes to doing my coursework. At the start I was very like, have I done this right? Can you check this? But I feel towards the end of the year I'm more like, right, I can submit this and I have the confidence that I'll do well.
I feel like I've really benefited from taking this course, since I wasn't sure what this was all going to be right at the beginning, and now I think I would have regretted it if I didn't take it.
So why study BTEC Business? Well, first of all, it's exciting, it's practical, and it's real. It really does prepare you for many different progression options, and I hope I've inspired you to study BTEC Business in the future. Really looking forward to seeing you all, and please feel free to contact me if you require any further information.